My lab is actually working on, one, understanding the pest development, knowing its life cycle, and what that does is it helps us to better predict when these insects occur. And related to that is then what tools that we can use, what things we can develop in order to manage those pests. And a lot of the pests that we deal with are in cropping systems, corn, alfalfa. We also work with turf grass as well. Some of our insects occur above ground, so feeding on the leaves, and some of them occur below ground, feeding on the roots. And so we're looking for different tools in order to manage these insects in those different places. One of the things that we're having to deal with is even environmental factors, for instance, in the West. So we're dealing with corn that's under drought stress. And so typically we might think about management in a general sense that might already be established. But when you have factors like drought stress, we have to rearrange what we're doing and figure out how do we end up managing these pests under these different conditions. And so it might be using what's called host plant resistance, selecting plants that are more capable of defending against being eaten by these insects or mites. And so by that, we can work with industry, we can work with other collaborators on development of these plants, and also for us to be able to test these plants against insects.
I was looking for graduate programs, and I was really interested in entomology and plant-insect interactions. So I thought Ricardo's lab would be really great, and it's also super beautiful here in Utah, which is different than what I'm used to. I study the clover root curculio, which is an insect whose immatures live underground, and it's very difficult to control using chemical pesticides. So I look into different biological options that might be able to really get into the soil and really get to those pests.
For me, it's the diversity of projects that we're working with. It's the graduate students that I'm working with, and the ability to see outcomes off of the things that my grad students are working on. And so the science that they're doing is actually getting me excited about the types of things that we're working on.